Hey everybody, Steve here. So before I leave the UAE, I wanted to sneak in another Indian Ocean fishing trip. So 6 o'clock in the morning, bright and early, showed up at the dock, got all checked in, got on our boat here, a little look around the marina. Boat's about probably a 30-footer, open air, not a whole lot of frills. We were going to keep in closer to shore this time. And going after mahi-mahi or dorado or dolphin fish, whatever you want to call them. So we had, there were 7 of us plus the captain and the mate. Here we're riding out. This is Gary sitting on the front of the boat here. Yeah, he's ready to fish.
Helping keep the front end of the boat down.
Beautiful, beautiful morning. So there were ships out there as far as the eye could see. Little view of that back towards the mountains around Fujairah. Right on the Indian Ocean side of the UAE. Beautiful morning, beautiful morning. The ocean was like, it was like a lake out there, like just glass. Oh, it was just a gorgeous morning. Nice with the boat going. There was a nice breeze along with it. It was just amazing. What a wonderful day of fishing. Had a good time out there. And we caught fish, which makes it even more fun. Right, so I've got a couple of snapshots I took of the sunrise, and just beautiful sunrises. The way the sun catches all the dust in the air, I guess. So I've got a funny video. We were riding along and a pilot boat cut in front of us, so I'm going to cut to that.
Ramming speed, Mr. Brown. Oh, he can check it down. There we go. Hold on, Gary.
I think that's a helicopter motor.
Yeah, looks like it. Hold on, Gary.
He's a harbor pilot. We're going to hit the wake here.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Hold on, boy. Oh, jeez. Here we go. Boy. Thanks a lot, clown. Yeah, it did. Almost lost Gary.
Not even 7 o'clock, you're already wet. There you go.
Like I said, as far as the eye could see, there were ships. There were probably billions and billions of dollars worth of oil tankers and supply ships and equipment ships and cargo ships waiting for their turn to load up on oil or to go into the through the Straits of Hormuz. There's an oil tanker. You can just get a size of, there's 2 ships there. One's one on the right's the oil tanker. Huge ships. So just to give you an idea, but they were all over the place. You can see them. We rode for half an hour and there were ships spaced like that all the way there for 20 miles. Ships everywhere. So finally we pull up. We were fishing around these ships and the bait fish hang out underneath them. So this is Doug. He wanted to try his top lure. So he throws it out there and just kind of pulls it along and pops it across the surface. See if they come up and attack it. So I'm going to let you listen to the sound when he actually did get a hold of something. So.
There they are.
I got it.
Get him, Doug.
I got that on video, man.
That's why I like it.
Come on. Get him, Dougie.
That's fun, man.
Yeah. I got that pop on video.
Here he comes. Here we go.
Oh, I got it. I got that. Oh, that's awesome, man.
That is so cool.
Oh, there he goes.
Yes. That closer to hot egg.
That bit soft in the mouth, but
Alright, so over forcing is always just breaks the fish.
Oh, that's a big boy. That is a big. Oh!
Game. There's a couple on the back, too. Yeah, that's it, man. Once you get a school, they're ready to go.
Here's one. Look at that. Sweet. Now yours is different. Yours is not a mahi, is it?
Yeah.
It is? Oh, he's a big boy.
There's another
Look
one.
at that thing.
Oh, see how fast they go? There's another one right out there. If anybody has a line, get it out there.
Yeah, so we fished from about 7 o'clock until about 10 o'clock. So we caught our fish in, that was a nice jump. Those fish fight, and then you see them take off running there. Man, they were strong fish. A couple of them, we had a hard time reeling them in. They were, they fought. They're good eating though. So they eat other bait fish, and they're fast fish. Yeah, you can see we were catching them about that fast for a good hour and a half. It was pretty crazy. Here's a good one of fish fighting. They really had a lot of fight in them. We'd bring them in, they'd get in close, and then they'd just go, nope, I'm out of here. See you later. Take off. Some of them would run. Some of them would run deep. Yeah, it was, they were fighting, and they were a lot of fun to catch. They would just take off, and you could just hear that reel go, ring, and run out. So, here's a picture of one I caught. It was a pretty one. And it tastes good, too. That was a lot of fun. That was probably about 20 pounds, whatever. Here's one down low. Those were trigger fish, which aren't good eating at all, but they were kind of a little different. Now this is Gary fighting his. Now he hooked that one in the side of its mouth, so he had a time trying to get that thing in, and he was like pulling it up sideways the whole time. Gary fought that thing for probably 5 minutes. And he said it was a workout trying to get that thing in the boat. There he is. So I had to give him one of those little handle things. Yeah, he said he was thinking about cutting that line because it was like so much work, and then that thing would just take off and go. Finally, he got it up close to the top, and they were able to gaff it and get it in. Yeah, our captain was a young guy from South Africa. So. Yeah, that fish is wore out, but they caught it in the side of his mouth. Pretty fish. Yeah, they're all beautiful fish. And we were right along, and then came across a pod of dolphins. You can see them out there. It was cool. They kind of were a little shy at first, and then we got in front of them and created a wake. And then they started putting on a show here. So you're going to see them put on a little, well, there's one. He's putting on a little show now. They started riding in the wake, and yeah, it was pretty cool there. And they're a little smaller than the gray dolphins we got in southern U.S. that we see a lot of times in Charleston. But look at that water. It's just flat, calm. It wasn't too hot. It started getting hot about 10:30. Started getting a little warm. But, once you're driving along in the boat with the breeze, it was nice. You can look and you can, yep, there they come. See, they come up in the wakes there, and they're riding on the wake. A little easier for them. I guess I don't know, they have fun. They go. We're kind of crossing in front of them. Yeah, but they were smaller, and their beaks were their noses were a little longer. So beautiful day, beautiful day. We'll come up here in a bit. This next little clip I'm going to show you. They start putting on the show for us. It was, I don't know how many there were. More than 10 for sure. Yeah, it was, here we go. Now they're starting to, there they go. They're starting to put on the show for us now. Jumping around the wake and hopping around and splashing around. There they go. Yeah, they were jumping all over the place after that. Yeah, that was really cool seeing those dolphins. And back to business. And back to fishing. One's here. Sorry about the angle. Fighting to bring some in. He's going down deep. Water was really clear. It was probably, you could see down probably 30, 40 feet. That water, you see the fish there. Beautiful day, beautiful ocean. We only saw one shark. It was just a little baby shark, and I didn't even see it. Somebody else pointed it out. They said that was the only thing we saw. No sharks mess with us catching our fish or anything like that. It's good. Now, this next video, I caught a remora, which are the things that hook onto sharks. Now, he was like, hey, let's try this out. They suck on the side of sharks, and he kind of sucked on my leg a little bit, and it felt like a Brillo pad, its mouth, but it holds on to sharks. He's going to put it on this guy's arm here, and it sucked a little bit, stayed, and then they ride along with the sharks, and then yeah, they ride along with the sharks, and when the sharks feed and there's bits and pieces, they hop off and eat. So they apparently were hungry for our bait. This is a garfish. Looks like the freshwater gar we see in the southern U.S. Everybody was real careful to keep their mouth clear of that thing. Sharp teeth, sharp beak. It's kind of an interesting fish. We didn't keep it. He just wanted a picture of it. And then we cut it loose and threw it back in the water. So, interesting fish. On the way back, we saw this. So the oil tankers pull up to these pumping stations. That's what that yellow thing there is on the front of the ship. And they pump the oil in. From there, then the pipelines run from the shore from big tanks that they keep there. Anyway, I thought that was interesting. Anyway, here's our haul. So 30 mahi-mahi is what we got today. Now, this next part's a little bloody, so, skip past it if you want, but this is where we butchered the fish.
Yeah.
Took a little while, got a little bloody. So the captain and the mate, they're butchering them for us. Cut the fillets off, and then we washed them and bagged them. Big fillets come off those things. And then they, so he was doing skin-on fillets for grilling. Just cut the fillets off, and then he would pitch the carcasses over the side and let the sea turtles come get them. There's a fish that were there. A lot of females, males. And then we tried some sushi. Yeah, it was good.
That's good.
Yeah, it's good. Thanks, Steve. So about 30 bags worth of fish there, and that's not all of it either. There was more. So yeah, it was a good day. I hope you enjoyed the riding along with me, and I'm glad this was a productive trip. So take care. We'll see you next time.